Generic greetings and welcome to Beverage plus Offworld Trading Company. Today's beverage is coffee, black, no sugar, no milk, no additional extras or additives whatsoever apart from the little bit of Earl Grey that was in the bottom of the cup when I made it because I forgot to wash it out. Anyway, this is Offworld Trading Company, the economic RTS and psychopathic piano player game. You can hear that in the background. He just goes you can just imagine someone just absolutely hammering the keyboard. Anyway, I featured this as a preview, actually, probably only a couple of days ago now, as of the time of recording, and many people wanted to see it again. In fact, there was a lot of call for a series, but I'm not really confident enough to do a series. I've probably played about 3.5, 4 hours now, but I've never even touched the campaign. I've just done standard quick plays. I did try to do a multiplayer game, but it didn't work at all. There was a bit of desync, and it didn't really work out, but either way, well, I was losing in the first place, so it didn't really matter to me. Yeah, either way, it's not something that I'm confident with. So we might get onto a series at some point if there's call for it later on. But for the time being, just going to enjoy quick beverage with it on quick play and everything else standard. We're not going to bother knocking down the difficulty or upping the difficulty rather as well. But we just keep it as is. So 3 computers and standard difficulty. And the standard difficulty, ooh, lots of silicone there. The standard difficulty is employee. So it's knocked up a couple of levels from what we had it before.
Low levels of carbon found.
It's all frozen around here as well, as you can see. Look at that. Like frost on the ground. Would it be frost? I don't know. Let's just start scanning.
Levels of iron found.
Lots of iron. Lots of silicon around here as well. I want to set up, I think, set up shop around here. I think what I'm going to do is set up a robotic colony. Because robotic colonies are... Well, they're alright, robotic colonies, but you need... they don't use food, water, or oxygen, as you can see. And they do require electronics. Yeah, I think we'll do that, and then we can get, obviously, silicon. Do that there, and then quickly we'll get ourselves a... Here we go. We'll quickly get ourselves a... electronics setup as well, so there we go. Now we do need a little bit of power, but I don't know where we're going to get that from.
High levels of carbon found.
Looks like there's some colonies getting founded. Let me... I've only got one more claim, so I can't really mess around too much.
A geothermal vent.
Geothermal vent, geothermal vent, geothermal vent, they said. Where's the geothermal vent? It'll be... Where is the geothermal vent? It won't tell me. Oh, there it is there. Oh, right next to some silicon as well. That's pretty good. Sadly, a geothermal vent is expensive. Look at that. That's really expensive. 7 grand because you need steel. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to shove down some aluminium extractors there. And obviously, we're buying power now. We are buying power. We could get ourselves some solar panels, although we do need more claims, so I can't do that for the time being. I'm going to have to wait. My plan is to hopefully... Oh, there's a solar panel there, look. Solar panel flying along. Just hovering in midair. I'm assuming they're going to have a ship that moves that around, rather than just it floating from, like, one side. But we'll see. Like that mine there, that extractor there. That's a bit ropey when that flies along, because it's just a big... Well, it's just the mine floating, and that's a bit weird. Oh, good grief. We've got myself, Miss Stock, Mr. Research, and Ms. Entertainment. And actually level 2. So we got Expansive, we got Scientific, Scavenger, and Robotics. So we got one of everything, actually. That's pretty good. That's very good indeed. Let me just sell some aluminium. We don't need any aluminium. We can sell some silicon and sell some electronics as well. I do need to upgrade, but it's going to cost 7 grand. Although I am pretty up there. Oh. There's the auctioning off the geothermal vent that I want, and it's already up to 6,000, which is a bit too rich for my blood. Yeah, we can't have that. So that's been sold to Orange. So they are there. That's going to be difficult. That's going to be very difficult. That needs carbon. Is that right? Yeah, it's needing carbon. Where are we going to get carbon? Miles away. A little bit there. A lot over here. And I need some more claims. As soon as I can upgrade, I'll be alright on this one, because we do have enough money to do it now. There we go. We've now upgraded. So,
Replicators online.
The black market is online.
and the black market's online as well. Okay, okay. My debt's going up here, which is not good at all. We need to get our silicon mine up. We could also go for, what's it, a dry ice condenser. Produces 0.5 oxygen and 0.5 carbon. Well, we don't really. Must be claimed on dry ice. I'm guessing there's no dry ice anywhere. So we're just going to have to put it... Well, first thing I need to do is put some of this. I need to put some solar arrays somewhere. Where shall I put them? There will do for now. I don't really care where they go, to be honest with you, as long as we have some, because at the moment we're getting a lot of minuses because of the power. We'll get them 2 there, then we've got 2 more claims, so we can go 1 for the silicon, but it's going to cost a little bit of money, so I'll sell off a bit more silicon. I don't have enough electronics, that's the problem. See, this colony does use electronics for its main, I guess you could call it survival resource, so unless you have electronics, you can't really, keep going. I'm going to sell some aluminium here, and there we go. Now I can get myself a carbon mine, which I'll put there. And I could put it closer to home, but the thing is, if we do that, look like there's a mutiny there. Someone's mutinied my mine. You little git. Yeah, you could put it. You could put it closer. The advantage for putting it closer is that you don't use as much fuel to transport stuff, but do the robot stuff actually use fuel? I don't know. I guess they do. Specific plot on the map is getting auctioned off. It's over there. I don't really care about that. That's fine. But yeah, we need to get the carbon up and running. What's that? An ice condenser. To get water. Look at that. That looks really good, doesn't it? That looks really, really good. Anyway, it looks like I'm getting, actually a fair bit of money. Look at that. Wow. See that fly up? I guess that's because of my solar power, my solar plant, because there's a shortage of power. I guess that's what that's from. Sadly, the only geothermal vent on the map is there as far as I can tell, which is going to be a bit problematic. Anyway, looks like we're not actually using any fuel. See, I thought fuel... I always thought fuel was used by the ships. So, interesting. Anyway, let's get a little bit more carbon here. Carbon there, where else could we put it? Put it there, we'll get a bonus. I'll put it there just so they can expand that way. Looks like there's a surplus of glass, so that's heading right down. That's interesting. Right, we are now back in the daytime. I will pay off my debt. There we go. And we'll start getting a lot of money. So, we are not getting any iron, so let's get an iron mine up. Although I've got no more claims, so I'll need to upgrade. What I'll do instead, do I get a hacker array? I could get a hacker array. I could go for an engineering lab. There's a lot of stuff I can get here. Our upgrade's going to cost us a fair bit. I think we're going to go for a hacker array. Oh, we can't, can we? Obviously, because we've got no more claims, so I'm going to need to upgrade, which is 8 grand, which is actually not a bad amount because we're getting a lot of money anyway. So I just sell that, sell a little bit of carbon, sell a little bit of silicon, and bang, there's our upgrade. So we now have more claims. You don't get a lot of claims, or I guess you get the standard amount of claims with this robotic one, but the other colony, that one there, that one you get an additional claim, I believe, every go. So that's pretty funky. Right, so silicon, we are going up that one. We do need another electronics factory, I think, because we are... Well, we are producing what we need, but obviously... Oh, no, we're not producing what we need. We've got a bit of a deficit there. We're in the red. So we need to build this. Sadly, we don't have any steel or glass. We don't even have any iron, so let's get some iron up and running. We'll put that there. And then we will build... Do we build steel right next to it? Actually, create some steel right next to it.
Pirates are auctioning their services to the
Sabotage auction. Alright. Pirates are auctioning their services. Not for that much, I'm not going to bother. Steel, we'll say, put the steel. If you put it there, it's right next to the supply one, so they don't have to use ships. As far as I'm aware, I was told that in the comments, and it looks like to be true. If you've got stuff next to each other, directly next to each other, you don't have to use ships to transport things, so that's one thing I didn't know when I did the preview. As I said earlier, I'm not exactly an expert at this thing. Anyway, looks like, obviously night time, so we're going to start a bit of debt here. We've got a bit of debt. Looks like I got my mine up and running. Let me get some... We haven't got any chemicals either, which consumes a fuel and a carbon to produce chemicals. We can't really do everything. We can't really do one of... You know, we can't do everything we need. So let's get... I will get a steel mill, because steel's used for everything. Glass, you use oxygen and silicon. Now, I do have a lot of silicon, so it's probably beneficial for me to build one of them, so I'll shove it there. A glass factory. Obviously, we'll have to buy in some resources, but that's not too much of a bother. And I have only got one claim left, which is going to be for the electronics factory. Now, stock hasn't been bought or sold, and my stock is actually quite high there, which is quite good. Have they got... There's some mutiny going there. There's a geothermal system up and running over there.
pirates. I hate those filthy bandits.
Pirates, I hate those filthy bandits.
Expansive colony expanded.
That says need ore 2. So, if I buy some oxygen... Will it actually make? Yeah, that's actually starting to make glass. The good thing is I can turn that on and off when I need to, just by buying and selling the O2, because obviously it doesn't go right down. The only thing that uses O2 in the entire sort of on this faction really is that, I believe. Right, so we need another electronics factory. So what I'm gonna have to do is sell some aluminium, sell some carbon, and some silicon, which there is a lot of, and a little bit more of each. Just enough to buy myself another one of them, which I'll put it there. We'll get a 50% bonus. And boom, there's some more electronics. Electronics, as you can see, 84. They're going up and up and up. So that's there's a really big supply. So that's how we're going to make our cash, which will be good, good, good. Right, so I'm out of claims. It looks like I'm at level 3, and they're at level 3 as well. Look, I'll tell you what, the AI is quite competent. I did try a game on 2 notches up from the normal difficulty, and I got absolutely demolished. I mean, there was no competition. Well, there was. The other AIs were a bit of a problem for the other AIs. I was just there, no, get down. It's like, it's as if, maybe like a 60, maybe like a sort of a 75-year-old, sort of grandfather of 4, thought, you know what, I've been making my famous homebrew cola for, you know, for many, many years, for 60 years or whatever now. I think I might start selling it. And he opens like a little stall and something, you know, selling this cola, and it's actually really, really nice. And then Coke turns up, Coca-Cola, and goes, alright, Grandad, I see you selling on our patch. And then, he just gets completely wiped out and demolished. That's what it was like for me playing this. It was just me going, yeah, I just want to sell a little bit. And then these massive conglomerates that pay no tax come along and go, hey, no, that's not happening at all. Goodbye. And yeah, I got wrecked. I think the game only lasted about 15 minutes before I was bought out. So, yeah, it didn't go so well. Right, so we got no more claims. I need to upgrade to level 4. But we are making some money now. And now, no, we're not making money. What the hell is that noise? Some crumpling noises. I wouldn't mind getting an electrolysis reactor. But sadly, we don't have any water. I think water's a big problem with this. One of the things that I've learned a lot more now after playing the game for a bit more is that the game is vastly different every time based on the map. Like because the map is random and it does change a lot, then you don't really know what sort of resources you're going to have, and because of that, you'll have shortages of certain things, and you will see, like, you know, obviously when you got, like, at the moment there's a massive shortage of water. So you'll see it where you will just... Oh, I'm actually making any money. Let me pay that as much of that debt off as I can. That didn't sound good, did it? Yeah, there's actually a fairly big shortage of water, but you know, we'll see it. So, you know, there'll be a lot more buildings who actually collect water, and you'll see people go different directions based on what is on the map. And obviously then it's based on what other bases people have got and what other things are claiming. So, you know, it's all about the interaction between that. Yeah, interesting anyway. Right, what am I going to do? I do probably want to get another factory up, but again, I need to upgrade here. So, upgrade's going to cost, oh dear, oh dear. I am making steel. I am making nothing with aluminium, I don't... Actually, no. What's this one? A new claim to be used on Mars. It's up to 8,000, alright. Already. Oh my good grief. That's not for me, that one, I don't think. Let's not bother with that. Look at all the carbon I've got. I can sell that. I don't think I need as much carbon as I'm actually using. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to... That guy's just been EMP'd. I'm going to click on this carbon mine at the back, and I'm going to scrap it. I don't think we need it, so I'm just going to scrap it off. And that means I'll get a claim back once it's sorted. There we go. It's getting scrapped. Is it actually going to get rid of the claim or not? Ah, right. So I've still got me claim. So I have to build something over there. What can I build over there? Pretty much nothing else. I thought he got rid of the claim, but apparently not. Apparently not. So I'm going to have to place it back. It also gives a bonus to the other one, so yeah, we'll shove it back down there. I thought he got rid of the claim, but yeah, apparently not. So at night, good grief, you can hear the smashings and bangs of the EMPs going off, and everybody's getting frozen here. The good thing is, because I'm not doing overly great, in fact, my share price is actually the highest of everybody's, but because I'm not doing great, I'm not really a massive threat to anyone at the moment, which is a good thing. I'm still looking to upgrade. Oh my good grief, look at that. What you need to upgrade. Aluminium and steel, and I am producing the steel, but the problem is it's really, really expensive. I am producing steel there, so it's turning one iron into it's turning one unit of iron into half a steel. There's a bit of slag left over and such, and you know, a bit of unused things. Let's just pay that debt off. Paying the debt off yours, I believe it increases your share price or something. Yeah, having a lot of debt lowers your stock price. Paying off your debt rises your stock price, so we need to keep paying that off. Obviously, higher stock price, the better. Oh my good grief, the scientific colony over here is now level 5. Oh no, the expansive's there as well. Oh god, they're getting much bigger than me. Oh good grief. I don't think I made any claims to getting a win on this, did I? Right, so what can we do? I think we're going to scrap our glass place. And probably get... we could get a painting lab. I think we're going to go for an engineering site. Because engineering site allow me to level these things up here. And obviously it's going to cost a bit of money. I know I've just spent the money, but what's this? Auction for a new claim. Well, I don't need to bother with that. Most popular resources is steel for me, apparently. I would have thought it would be electronics, but apparently not. Yeah, once that's up and running, I can then upgrade my production of, say, steel, and then I'll be able to upgrade my building quite fast. Because look at that, the steel market is off the charts. It really is off the charts. I could have put a hacker array. Putting a hacker array down would help me out, because it looks like it says solar flare. I don't even know what that means, but whatever. I don't know what it does in game. Rather, I know what it is. But yeah, I could put a hacker array down, and that would allow me to reduce the price of some of this stuff here. But yeah, at the moment, I just can't afford that. Let's just sell some more stuff. Obviously, we don't want to sell too much. The carbon market is garbage. However, the market for electronics is quite good. Now I've got 11 grand. Excellent. Right, should we start upgrading? I think we will. That's a lot of chemicals. You need you need chemicals. And chemicals off the dial as well. What I'll do, I'm going to probably wait until I can upgrade, which will cost 17 grand, and then I'll be able to build a hacker array, and then that'll allow me to reduce the share or increase or decrease the price of some of this stuff, because chemicals are really crazy. I mean, look at that though. It consumes fuel and carbon to produce chemicals. Fuel requires water. So because there's a shortage of water, there's a shortage of chemicals. That's water though. That's water there. Yeah, the only real place of water that's naturally occurring is around here. There's still a couple of I think they're the ice condensers, yeah, to get some water there, and there's some, yeah, but basically the water's being used up. In terms of power, I don't really need powers. Is there another? Yeah, there's no more. I was gonna say, is there another geothermal vent anywhere? No, there is not. Right, what the hell? Don't know why it's starting to lag out a lot. Anyway, let us... Ooh, I'm going to have to upgrade. Upgrade.
Improving efficiency.
Okay,
Beginning
upgrade.
Construction.
I now have...
Reticulating splines.
Reticulating splines, nice. I now have the ability to shove down a hacker array. Do I want to put a hacker array down? Aluminium electronics, it's going to be free for me, so I might as well, mightn't I? I'll shove it down there. Okay. Nice little bonus. We could build another silicon mine, but I think what we'll do... What's this? 50% sabotage damage to adjacent buildings. That's on patent thinking machines. Not going to buy that. Not for 8 grand. I just can't afford it. I just can't afford it. So I will... I might want another electronics factory. And then start going from there. I mean, the problem is that in the night time as well, we have a bit of a problem. We have a bit of a problem at night time because obviously we don't have any power. We've only got them two. We've only got them two there. We'll see. We'll see what... I don't know about that. I don't know about actually placing another power... Is that coughing? Oxygen shortage. Ah, well, guess what? I don't use oxygen. That's fine. God, look at the price of O2. Look at it go. Good grief, that is insanity. Anyway, hacker array. Can we say there's a shortage of that? It's cost 2 grand, and start selling away there. I think we'll say there's a shortage of carbon because we've got a lot of it. It's going to cost 2 grand, so we'll start that. And then obviously I've got a lot of carbon and we'll start selling from there. That'll be pretty good. Let's close that out there. It's still a bit of a weird UI thing where it's a bit laggy. We don't want to sell steel. We can sell iron because we've got a little bit spare. Aluminium will do the same because we're still on pluses on that one. Let's build another factory because obviously electronics is what we do, and that'll get me even more electronics. We've got a big bonus because it's next to them. Now, if I put another one there, we'll get an even bigger bonus. It'll be all good, all good. Right. So we are on plus in the daytime now. It's just quite good. We could, if we wanted to, upgrade our... What can we upgrade?
Let this be a lesson to you all. Screw with us, and we screw with you.
Good grief. That's not very nice, is it?
Let this be a lesson to you all. Screw with us, and we screw with you.
Ah, the flinging dynamite everywhere, look. Both of these are flinging dynamite everywhere. That's not good. What I'll do, I'm not going to mess around too much with my upgrades because it requires chemicals, and obviously chemicals, massive shortage. Do you want another one of these? See, the more of this we produce. Oh my good grief! Look at the shares.
Have compromised the trading servers.
That is not
Price
good.
manipulation begins shortly.
Look at them. The shares are getting bought out. It looks like M.U.L.E Entertainment is absolutely wrecking us. Do you know what? They know what it is? I think they've got a sort of monopoly on the water. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3 on the water. I think they're just better. I think they're just better than well, they're certainly better than me. Don't know about other people. Yeah, there we go. M.U.L.E Entertainment is just oh, And now I've just been EMP'd. That's not very nice at all. Yeah, it looks like, oh my, Ms. Entertainment has bought out Mr. Research and Ms. Stock. I don't think this is going to go well for me, do you? I think I mentioned earlier about me not being very confident about this game when it comes to the difficulty level. And, yeah, at least it's challenging, at least. Oh, good grief. That's actually a really good setup, that, because you can't have certain things EMP'd. Oh my god, they just got rockets blasting off. Can I buy my own shares? It's 10 grand a share.
Your stock is being bought.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be the end of me here. Let me just sell some carbon here. And I'm going to start buying them out quickly. Can I get some? Yeah, I've got some shares. Buy my own stock. There we go. Just sell some of this. Just sell some of this. Just sell it all. Sell. And buy some of my own funds.
Your stock is being bought.
Oh my good grief. I've got some shares just to keep it going. But
Stock is being bought.
I think it's pretty much game. I'm going to sell some of theirs. Just so I can hopefully buy some of my own out. I don't really care about owning them. I just care about owning mine. There we go. Let's sell some more of theirs. Their stock's going down, but I just need to keep increasing it. And oh god, look at the price of fuel. That is insanity. That is insanity. And the price of
your stock is being bought.
okay. So I don't have nowhere near enough stock now. And yeah, I've just been acquired. Notice of termination. Great to inform you that your service is no longer required. Your company is being acquired. You will receive a buyout check in the amount of what? That's 9 zeros. Okay, is that 3 billion? That's a lot of money. That's generic units of currency. Maximus. I guess we'll leave it there. That's Offworld Trading Company, and good grief. All right, so I lost that one. Right, I'll be the first to admit that I'm not the best at this game. At least it's challenging, right? It could be worse. The AI could be rubbish, and it could be too easy. Right? No, I'm not having that. Right? What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna jump in. I'm going to play about 20 hours more of this, and then get better, and then we're going to do a full series of it. How does that sound? Anyway, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And this was shorter than I thought.